Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Okay, so now this time I will explain about how to solving linear equation. Okay, so first, what is linear equation? Okay. So linear equation. So what is it? Okay, so linear equation is an equation with the highest power of the variable is 1. For example, 2x okay, so for example 2x plus 1 equal to 3. Okay, so the highest power of x here, so the variable here is x, so highest power of x is 1. Okay, so this one is linear equation. So another example, 3x minus 1 equal to 4x minus 2 plus x. Okay, so variable here x, and we have three terms. Okay, the highest power of x is 1. So here 1x power of 1, and here also x power of 1. So this one we call it as linear equation. If power is more than 1, for example 2x square minus 3 is equal to 4x minus 1. Okay, so here variable is x. Okay, so the highest power is 2. Okay, so this one not linear, so this one we call it as quadratic equation. Okay, it is not a linear equation. Okay, so and one more. Okay, so jangan fikir variable dia hanya x sahaja. Okay, so sometimes variable can be y. Okay, so 2y equal to 4y minus 8. Okay, so now the variable is y. So highest power of y 1. Okay, so this is also an example of linear equations. Okay, so another example, 3p plus 10 is equal to p minus 6. Okay, so now the variable is p, and the highest power of p is 1. Okay, so this is also an example of linear equation. Okay, so next, how to solve linear equation. Okay, so here example. Okay, so we have 2x minus 5 is equal to 10. Okay, so untuk selesaikan dia, kita nak selesaikan x, kita kena pindah nombor tu. So first we need to bring negative 5 to the right. Okay, so negative 5 brings to the right, we have plus 5. So you have 2x equal to 10 plus 5. So 2x is equal to 15. And then bring 2 to the right, become divide, because here is multiplication. Okay, so kat sini darab, bawa bagi sebelah jadi bahagi. So x equal to 15 over 2. Okay, so b. Okay, so we have 3x minus 2 is equal to x plus 1. So here on the both side we have variable x. Here 3x and here is x. Okay, so this one numbers minus 2 and positive 1. So collect the terms with variable on one side and the numbers on another side. Okay, so we bring x to the left, so we have 3x minus x equal to 1 plus 2. Okay, so 3x minus x, so we have 2x, 1 plus 2 is 3. So x is equal to 3 over 2. Okay, so another example, Okay, so yang ni. Okay, so for this one, we have fraction on the left side and 3x on the right side. So first what we need to move. Okay, so we need to move 2. Okay, so bawa pergi sebelah. So here divide. So bring to the left, to the right, so become multiplication. So we have x minus 1 equal to 3x times by 2. So x minus 1 equal to 6x. Okay, and then collect x with x. So here 6x and here is x. Okay, so I bring x to the right. So I have negative 1 equal to 6x minus x. Okay, so next we have negative 1 equal to 6x minus x is 5x. Okay, then saya terbalikkan. So 5x equal to negative 1. Then this one bring to the right. So you have divide x is equal to negative 1 over 5. Okay, another example. Okay, so 2x plus 1 over 4 minus 2 equal to 10. Okay, so first, yang mana satu yang kita nak pindah? Nak pindah 4 ataupun nak pindah negatif 2? Okay. So biasanya kesalahan pelajar, so dia akan pindah 4 ni dulu. Okay. So then they have 2x plus 1 minus 2 is equal to 10 times by 4. Okay, so this is wrong. Why? Okay, so kenapa? So 2x plus 1 divided by 4 minus 2 equal to 10. Okay, so kita tengok nak pindah 4. Cuba tengok siapa yang dibahagikan dengan 4 ni. Which one is divided by 4? Okay. The number that divide by 4 is 2x plus 1. Okay, so yang dibahagikan dengan 4 adalah 2x tambah 1. Negatif 2 tidak dibahagikan dengan 4. So kalau pindah yang ni, nampak tak negatif 2 ni macam terpinggir. So salah. Okay. So kiranya awak kena pindah negatif 2 dahulu. Okay. Kenapa? So cuba tengok. Negatif 2. So negatif 2 meaning minus by 2. So which one is minus by 2? So all of this one minus by 2. Okay. So nampak satu bulatan ni tolakkan dengan 2. So kalau negatif 2 ni korang pindah pergi ke kanan, so dia takkan nampak macam ada benda yang tercicir dekat dalam bulatan ni. Okay. So awak akan ada. Okay, so you will have 2x plus 1 over 4 equal to 10 plus 2. Okay. Okay, so next 2x plus 1 divided by 4 equal to 12. And then baru pindah 4. Okay, so 2x plus 1 equal to 4 times 12 is 48. Okay, so next bring positive 1 to the right. So 2x equal to 48 minus 1, which is 47. So you have x equal to 47 divided by 2. Okay. Okay, so next, solving simultaneous equation. Okay, so simultaneous persamaan serentak bermaksud dua persamaan yang berlaku pada satu masa. Okay, so for example, this one we have 2x minus 3y equal to 4, x plus y equal to 6. Okay, so this one is the first equation. Okay, so equation number 1, and this one equation number 2. Okay, so actually there are two methods in solving simultaneous equation. So first we have substitution method. And second we have elimination method. Okay, so nanti kita tengok dua-dua method ni macam mana nak guna. Okay, so first I will show you substitution method. Okay, so substitution method. So first you need to find x in term of y or y in term of x. So choose from equation number 1 or equation number 2. Okay, so kalau tengok kat sini lagi mudah guna equation number 2 lah. Kerana sini satu x dan satu y. Okay. So kalau equation number 1, so 2x. So later there is fraction, so divide by 2. Also 3y. So nanti dia akan jadi bahagi dengan 3. Okay, so elakkan untuk dapatkan pecahan. Okay, so from number 2, from equation number 2, so we have x equal to 6 minus y. Okay, so next this one become equation number 3. Okay, so next substitute equation number 3 into equation number 1. Okay, so 2x, so 2 times by x, where x is equal to 6 minus y, minus 3y equal to 4. Okay, so 2 times 6 is 12, expand this one, and 2 times negative y is negative 2y, minus 3y equal to 4. Okay, next you have 12 negative 2y minus 3y negative 5y equal to 4, and then 12 minus by 4 is equal to 5y. Okay, so saya bawa 4 ni pergi ke sini, pergi ke kiri, dan negative 5y bring to the right. Okay, so you have 12 minus 4 is 8 equal to 5y. So terbalikkan, 5y equal to 8. So y is equal to 8 over 5. Okay, so next after you have the value of y, okay, what you need to do, so you find the value of x. Okay, so from 3, okay, so from equation number 3, so you have x equal to 6 minus y, which is y equal to 8 over 5. Okay, so you have x. Okay, so you have x equal to 6 minus 8 over y. So this one over 1 times 5 times 5. So 6 times 5, 30, 30 minus 8, 22 over 5. Okay, so this is substitution method. Okay. So next, how about elimination method? Okay, so for elimination method, okay, so you need to choose first which one you want to eliminate, whether x or y. Okay, so choose. Let's say I want to eliminate y. Okay, so this one equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay, so to eliminate y, coefficient of y must be same. So for the equation number 1, y times by 3. Equation number 2, y times by 1. Okay, so jadikan sama nombor dia. So macam mana nak jadikan sama? So we need to multiply equation number 2 with 3. Okay, so now you have 3x plus 3y equal to 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, so next you bring equation number 1, you put here. Okay, so you have 2x minus 3y equal to 4. Okay. Okay, so what operation you need to put here in order to have 0y? Okay. So tengok kat sini, positif 3y dan negatif 3y. So operasi apa yang perlu anda letak supaya jadi kosong y? Okay, so saya tulis kat sini positif 3y, and what operation here? Negative 3y equal to 0. Okay. If you put plus, so what happen if you put plus? So if you put plus, so positive 3 plus negative 3, okay, so become 0. Okay, so you put plus. But if you put minus, what happen? So if you put minus, okay, so you will have positive 3y minus minus plus. So positive 3y plus 3y, the answer 6y. So this one wrong lah, sebab tak dapat kosong. Okay, so since here positive, okay, so you calculate 3x plus 2x, you have 5x, and here already 0, so plus 0y lah, is equal to 18 plus 4 is 22. So you have 5x is equal to 20 over 5. Okay, so you have 5x equal to 22. Okay, so therefore x is equal to 22 over 5. Okay, so next, in order to find the value of y, so you can use whether equation number 1 or equation number 2. Okay, so simple, I choose equation number 2 lah, sebab nombor dia kecil ni. Yang ni nombor dia besar 2, 3. Kat sini 1, 1. Senang sikit nak kira. So from equation number 2, okay, so you have x is equal to 22 over 5. So 22 over 5 plus y equal to 6. So y is equal to 6 minus by 22 over 5. Okay, so this one over 1 times by 5 times by 5. Okay, so 6 times 5 equal to 30. 30 minus 22, 8 over 5. Okay. So korang kira, tekan je lah kalkulator. Tak payahlah nak buat macam saya ni. Saya tak ada kalkulator ni. Okay. Okay, so another example. So we have this one. Okay, so again, so using substitution method. Okay, so this one equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay, so you need to choose to find x in term of y or y in term of x. Okay, so simple, I can use equation number 1 or equation number 2. So kat sini sebabnya ni 1y, ni 1x. Also number 2, ni 1y. Okay, so yang ni elakkan lah. Okay, so let's say I use from equation number 2. So from equation number 2, so I have y equal to 11 minus 2x. Okay. Okay, so this one equation number become equation number 3. So next substitute equation number 3 into equation number 1. Okay, so sebelum tu tadi kenapa saya tak pilih yang x ni? Sebab okay, so kalau saya pilih x, 2x sama dengan 11 minus y, and x is equal to 11 minus y divided by 2. So you have fraction here. So bila fraction ni, jalan kira dia macam lagi banyak lah, memakan space yang dan akan complicated. So elakkan untuk dapat ni fraction macam ni. Okay, so patah balik. Okay, so go back here. So substitute 3 into number 1. So from number 1 I have x minus y. So y is 11 minus 2x equal to 7. Okay, so each time you substitute variable y with another equation, so put bracket. Okay. So next, expand negative. Okay, so setiap kali gantikan letak bracket. Sebabnya kalau tak letak bracket, ni nanti korang akan terlupa ni nak kembangkan negatif ni. Okay. So dia akan jadi salah lah. Salahnya kat mana? Kat sini nanti. Dia sepatutnya positif tapi korang buat negatif. Okay, so x equal to negative 11 negative 11. So negative times negative 2x positive 2x. Okay. So ni nanti yang akan salah kalau tak letak bracket. Sebab dia tak expand negatif ke sini. So dia akan letak negative 2x. So salah lah. Okay, so equal to 7. Okay, so next, x plus 2x is 3x minus 11 equal to 7. Okay, so next, so 3x is equal to 7 plus 11. So 3x is equal to 18, and then bring 3 to the right, become divide. Okay, so you have x equal to 18 divided by 3, which is 6. And then if already get the answer value for x, so find the value of y. Okay, so to find the value of y, we use number 3. Jangan guna 2 dengan 1 ni, sebab nanti nak kena pindah-pindah lagi. So yang nombor 3 ni, korang dah ada y sahaja. So from equation number 3, so I have y equal to 11 minus by 2 times 6. So equal to 11 minus 12, which is equal to negative 1. Okay, so next, elimination method. Okay, so elimination method. So this one number 1 and this one number 2. Okay, so first choose which one you want to eliminate, whether x or y. Okay, so kunci dia tadi nak eliminate, perkali variable tu mesti sama. Sini 2, sini 1. So tak boleh nak eliminate x. Kat sini ni 1, ni pun 1. So better eliminate y. Okay. So eliminate y. Okay. So negative y plus y. What operation you need to put in order become 0y? Okay. So in order to get 0y. So if you put minus, so negative y minus y, the answer is negative y minus positive y. The answer is negative 2y. So ini salah. So negative y, you should put plus positive y. So this one you can get 0y. Okay, so you put plus. Then x plus 2x is 3x. Negative y plus y 0. So tak payah tulis pun tak apa. So 7 plus 11 is 18. So you have x equal to 18 divided by 3. So the answer is 6. And then find the value of y. Okay, so bolehlah pilih nak masuk equation pertama ataupun kedua. So you have, let's say from equation number 1. Okay, so x which is 6 minus by y equal to 7. Okay, so you have negative y equal to 7 minus 6. So negative y equal to 1. So y equal to negative 1. Done. Okay, so I think that's all. Okay, so that's all for this video. Okay, so thank you.